Hi everyone and welcome back to some more MotoGP 19 here on this channel. This is part number 14 of my career walkthrough. Now in today's episode we go to Silverstone in Great Britain. So it's a home Grand Prix in today's episode. Really looking forward to this one. Our first experience on the Silverstone circuit on MotoGP 19. Also guys, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, share the video and help me push my channel towards 10,000 subscribers. That would be fantastic. Anyway, let's get straight into the qualifying. Normally I don't make adjustments to the bike in qualifying sessions. I normally do it all in the practice sessions, but I've really struggled with the bike in today's qualifying. Let's see if we can get through this first sector. We've been down on the first sector on every single lap we've had around here so far. Hopefully this one will be a little bit better. No, we're still down on the time. We're just struggling for pace. Now we have upgraded the engine to maximum now. The frame can go one more, but the bike doesn't seem to be as quick as some of the others. I thought this was one of the better bikes. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just need to be a little bit better in the turns. Maybe that's where I'm losing a lot of the time. Let's see if we can be a little bit better at the second sector. But it's looking promising weather-wise for the race. And we just overshot that corner again. Not getting our braking right. That is where we're losing a lot of time. Now I did adjust the brakes, so I made the brakes slightly weaker because it was understeering. But I think I might put the brakes back to a little bit stronger for the race. I think I'm going to have to, because I'm not getting the bike stopped enough into the turns, and I've got some really tricky turns on this circuit. It is one of the most demanding circuits on the calendar, and I've been around Silverstone, well, not this version of Silverstone. I've done Silverstone National on my bike, and that's an easy circuit, but this one's really challenging. Mind you, it's great to watch, but not so much to go around yourself. And again, we're down on that third sector. We've only got the last sector to go. If we can just push a little bit harder, I'd take second row, although that's not going to be our objective. Don't think we're going to get front row. We're a little bit behind. Again, just not close enough to the apex. That's going to cost us. Open the throttle. What position are we going to get? It's not going to be the greatest time. And over the finish line. So there we go. Oh, fifth. I will take that. I used to be so much quicker on previous MotoGP games in Moto3. I used to be able to do 2:17s. I just don't know what's gone on today. Just don't seem to have the pace. But hopefully I can have a really good race. Let's just get into it.
Everyone, we're joining you live from Silverstone. Everything here is ready now for what should be another thrilling Moto3 race. As you can tell from the footage, we're broadcasting from the track. We're looking forward to great weather for the race. The riders are on the Silverstone starting grid and are ready to face one of the most demanding Grand Prix of the whole year.
Right, so here we go with our home GP around the Silverstone circuit. Let's try and give the home crowd something to cheer about. We're on the second row. Let's see if we can get off there really quickly. And off we go. That wasn't a bad start. And we just managed to take Della Porta and get in the inside. And we're up to P3, so that is not a bad start. In behind our teammate. And Canet's the one that really got a good start. And he is leading the GP into the first couple of corners. Let's just try and get in behind him. Really struggling to see the apexes through there. They just seem to be really light, and that is why it's difficult in these conditions to see the corners. That's not too bad, and we've dropped off a little bit through there. I'm not very quick on sector 1. That's where we've got to improve if we want a chance of winning this race. And we're getting absolutely slaughtered on the straight as well. We need to get some slipstream here. Now we've gone with the medium front compound and medium rear. Hopefully that is the best tyre combination to go with for this circuit. It isn't like really hot, but I'm glad it wasn't raining. Right, so let's slow it down. Let's see if we can be better on the brakes. We did adjust the brakes before the race, so hopefully they will work a little bit better than they did in the qualifying session. We just need to try and latch onto these two that are trying to get away. Our teammate is really pushing hard, and he's starting to catch us up in the championship as well, and we're ahead of Della Porta, which is up to third I think in the championship, so we need to finish in front of him. Let's steady through there. This is one of the longest laps on any circuit on the calendar, so this is going to be quite a long race. Let's try and be consistent. That's not too bad. Could have been a little bit tighter in there, just trying to get used to how the brakes feel. Try and keep it nice and tight there and see if we can get some slipstream. We can't afford to let them get away. Oh, there's a crash there. Someone's crashed off. That is a hard section through there. I'm going to expect some crashes through there. And our teammate is really giving Canet a battle up front, which is hopefully going to work in our favour because it will slow them both down. But Canet is holding firm. It's not too bad through there. Can't wait to get onto the faster bikes. When we get to Moto2, it's going to be amazing. But I've heard that it's a lot harder from the beginning to build up your bike, so the development side of it is very important when you get into Moto2, which I think is always going to be a good idea in a game. It gives you loads of progression and a lot to work for. Right, Canet has been taken by our teammate, so it looks like our teammate is going for the win here, and he's had a couple of wins since the update, so he's definitely back where he should be. Antonelli, let's see if we can just hold that a little bit tighter. That was a little bit smoother through there. Don't want anyone to catch me up, so let's see if we can get some slipstream of Canet. We're still a little bit too far away. We've gained a little bit. We just seem to, even with our engine upgrade up to maximum, we still feel like we lack a little bit of straight line speed. I definitely feel I need to adjust the gearing. Now I haven't done any adjustment on the gearing at all on this game so far, but it definitely shows that you do have to tweak a few things here and there. So if we had a longer gear ratio for this circuit, it might have worked in our favour. It's not too bad, because I think setups can make you up sometimes even a second, maybe more, if you get your setups right. And we are starting to gain on Canet through here, so we're starting to push. Now the tyres are up to temperature. Let's see if we can get in behind them too. Got a little bit wide in that turn, be careful. Let's not crash here, that would be devastating. We're trying to give the home crowd something to cheer about on our home GP. And I wonder if McVie is trying to have a good race as well in front of the home crowd. I was expecting him to be a little bit further up the order, but he didn't qualify very well either. Right, come towards the end of this second lap. Trying to push a little bit harder through here, getting a little bit closer to the apex. So the changing the brakes did make a little bit of difference, and it looks like Canet has just retaken the lead from our teammates. But let's see if we can catch up with both of them. The pace isn't amazing at the moment, so hopefully we can just take advantage that they're not pulling away. Right, let's see if we can be a bit quick through these couple of corners. And that was nicely done. That's the sort of speed you want to take that. Don't want to run into any of them, don't want any crashes. Just try and hold it nice and tight. Now we should be able to get some slipstream here. Let's try and make it a challenge. Slipstream off teammates. Get the inside. Thank you very much. Oh, we might be able to get Canet as well. Let's see if we can get into the corner. No, we didn't get him before the braking zone. Let's just let him take the corner. Just try and keep our teammate behind us. Right, slow it down. Just try and be a little bit better in these turns. Just got a little bit wide again, and our teammates took advantage of that. We need to be a little bit tighter onto the apex through there. They carry a decent speed. Now in previous MotoGP games, the AI used to struggle through corners like that. Not so much on this game. They seem to take the corners a lot better. So let's see if we can just, oh god, just hesitated there. That cost me a little bit. Right, let's see if we can just close the gap through these corners, slow it down, and again we need to be close to the apex. Again, we're just braking a little bit too late. It's mucked us up for that corner as well, and we've lost ground. That was my own fault. I cannot complain about that. I'm making these silly errors. And it looks like Della Porta has moved up to P4 and he's not far behind. We can't afford to let him get in front of us. He's closing in this championship as I've had some not so good results. And he's right behind us. Oh my God, here comes Della Porta on the outside. Let's try and hold the inside line. And we need to speed up now. Oh, be careful. Just trying to open the throttle a little bit early there on the turn. Be careful. Right, we do need to up our level now. And that lap was a 2:20, so we are definitely off the pace. And someone's just set a 2:18.8, so we are a second off the pace that some other riders are racing at. So we've got to up the level here on this lap. We're on lap 4, so we need to try and get a bit closer to the front as we've taken a little bit more through there. Almost went into our teammate. Let's be careful. We don't want to put our teammate out of a decent position. If we can get a 1-2, that would be amazing for the team championship. Right, so we've got some slipstream here. Let's try and get past our teammate. See you later. Can we get connect? I don't think we've got enough time on the straights, but hopefully we can just close the gap. We need to try and get ahead of these two, and our teammates coming in the inside. Let's just try and be careful, and we should be able to run down the side of him here and be good into the braking zone. Let's try and be a little bit tighter. We're still trying to go around the inside. We've gone together there, but just managed to correct myself. That was okay, and he's going to come back up the inside. God, our teammate takes the corners so much tighter than we do, and I think he just went over the corner there. Right, we go into this section. We need to be a little bit quicker through here. Get a little bit tight to the apex. Oh, that was much better through there. Can we just close in on connects before we get to the slow corners? We need a really good lap here. I'd slow it down a little bit earlier. And that is a little bit better. These corners are very, very difficult. And we just overshot that one. So just trying to stay on the lines, you can see. And we've really dropped off the pace. Canet is starting to pull away now, so it looks like he's going for it. We've only a couple of laps left. And it looks like McVie is starting to move up the order looking at the overtake, so it looks like he's going to try and get in the points from the home crowd. Just gained on Canet through that last turn. He's not the quickest around these final corners, so we need to take advantage of that, and that is not a bad corner there. Let's see if we can just gain on him. This is definitely our quickest lap so far of the race. So we've just done a 2:18.9, so we're definitely up the level. We needed to do that. That last lap was before that was really, really crap. Giving the riders behind us an opportunity to catch up. Right, let's see if we can get past Canet here. Let's see if we can just take a little bit more through these turns. He's so smooth through there. And we're just struggling. There's nothing worse than fighting with the bike. Right, that's not too bad through there. And we've got a bit of slipstream as well. And we're going to go into the lead in front of the home crowd. Now it's all down to whether we can hold on to it, and we've just left it a little bit late to break into that turn, but we've given him room, which is good. No, he didn't take the opportunity to get past. Right, let's see if we can be good in this braking zone as well. Right, slow it down, get nice and tight in, and again we just gone a little bit tighter, but they take such a quick line through there. They're so much quicker. I'm telling you, I must be losing quite a bit in that section there. Right, let's see if we can just hold on to him here. We should be able to catch him up through here. Not too bad. As long as we're within half a second of him, we've always got a chance to maybe beat him on the straights. And again, we've gone into there a lot quicker than I would have liked, but still should be able to get a nice turn into this corner, and that will do. Let's see if we can gain a little bit of slipstream. And he has got away. He's so quick in those slow corners. And oh, we've only got one more lap to go after this. Oh, this is going to be such a battle. Can we get a win around Silverstone in front of the home crowd? At the moment, I would say I don't think we're going to do it, because we keep on mucking up these slow turns, and we haven't led the race going into the next lap, so it's going to be a challenge. This is definitely going to be a slower lap. Yes, it is. Again, we've dropped off nearly a second. Let's see if we can just keep with Connect here. Final lap. It's going to be a really good battle between me and Connect. He's not going to give me any chance to get past here. Let's see if we can carry a little bit more through those turns. It's not too bad. Really need to make a little bit of ground on him here. That's not too bad. Oh, that was nicely done. Definitely through there a lot quicker, and we've managed to go past him earlier. So this is where we've got to make up the time. I'm not going to give him a chance to slipstream me, so I'm going to go on the outside here, and he's just moved over, so he's going to go in our slipstream now. Right, let's just try and get a bit tighter on this turn. Oh, be careful, Gooner, don't push it too hard. Don't ruin it. Right, we really need a good chicane here, and that is probably the tightest I've been through there. I will take that. Oh, we nailed that one. Right, and we're still holding off Connect. He's still pretty close behind me. He's still in a distance where he could probably slipstream me on one of the straights, but let's try and carry through right onto the apex through there. Now this is where I think the race is going to be won or lost. Can I nail these corners? Right, slow it down. And that was okay. That was nice and tight through there. And this one, again, that was almost the best I've actually done that corner. I will take that. On the final lap, putting in a really good lap here. We really needed this. And we have got about half a second gap. Is that going to be enough? We can't afford to muck these corners up. Get nice and tight. Right, final corner. Let's try and get as tight as we can to avoid anyone having the chance to go up the inside, and being smooth on the throttle. And it looks like we're going to win around the Silverstone circuit, our home Grand Prix in front of the home crowd. What a race that was. We weren't the quickest, but we just kept on going and battling right to the end, and that's what has won us the race. We never gave up, and we came out on top, and our teammate came second, so it was a team 1-2, which hasn't happened yet in this career series. So there you go. Anyway, let's get into the final standings. What a race. I might show you some replay clips of the event in that race. Right, let's have a look at the championship standings. So we're on 245 points, 72 ahead of Della Porta in second, which finished fourth in that race. So he had a good race, but just not enough to catch us up. And the team championship, we're just running away with it because we got a team 1-2, which is always good. Right, guys, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, share the video. Now, this is only going to be a one race episode. I was going to do 2 races an episode, but for this one, I wanted to do 1 because I wanted to do some replay clips of that fantastic race as it was a home GP. I hope you appreciate it, and I will see you in the next episode where we go to San Marino and the Marco Simoncelli circuit, which is always a good circuit, but it may be a challenging one if we get rain. So fingers crossed we don't, because we didn't get rain here, and I will see you in the next episode. See you later. Bye bye.